Day one of elevator training. Coco and I are here in the car and we're off to find somewhere high to hang the rings to commence elevator training. Let's take a drive. There is a football field not far from here. I have a little bit of time between teaching to fix the rings up nice and high and just test out how impossible is the elevator. I need to be able to do a handstand on the rings. Never done one before. We're gonna see how that feels. And then it's an upside down muscle up. So let's see how it feels. Ready to go? You ready? Let's go. Here we are at the local rugby field. The crossbar of the rugby post is about 10 feet high. So I'm gonna fix the rings here. Coco is investigating the bird life in the nearby trees. I got swooped by a magpie, which is a black and white native bird to Australia, on the way in. I've actually got a scar under my chin here. As a kid, I was riding my bike and I got attacked by one of these birds and I freaked and fell off my bike and split my chin. Partly why I grow a beard, so I don't have to open up that scar all the time shaving. Okay, the rings are up. I'm into my second coffee here. I'm gonna do a quick warm up and then let's test out firstly if I can get upside down on the rings, and then from there we'll see if I can lower down into the eccentric part of the elevator, and then after that we'll see if I can even move anything upwards into the concentric phase of the elevator. Juggling is always a good way to warm up on ring day because it's very bicep orientated. So I like it for warming up the biceps. Plus I'm getting smarter and learning a new skill as I warm up. Attempt number one at a handstand on the rings. Let's go. You ready, Coco? You ready? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna get up? So that actually went better than I thought it would. I think I had the rings a bit close together. I might make them slightly wider apart, but I jumped in double foot entry and I just wedged my feet in against the straps. And then I got to full push out extension. You can't kind of make it a nice line like a straight line handstand. There is a bit of an arch there in the back, which I think is okay. So I'm really happy with that as a first attempt. Attempt number two, I'm gonna put the rings slightly further apart, give it another try, see how that feels. Maybe see if I can balance without the straps. Well, the balancing is bloody hard. So I took one foot off, found my position, took the other foot off. I didn't last very long at all. Fell over, but I've got the rings at a nice height, so I just did a bit of a somersault exit, which was fine. Now to attempt the eccentric or the lowering part of the elevator. Let's give it a go. Coco, come on. Bloody dog. Okay. So I think it's going to be pretty hard to maintain that false grip. I lost my false grip on the way down. Give it another try in a moment. What you doing? What you doing over there? It is a glorious day. Just giving myself 60 seconds to rest before I attempt my next eccentric. And I'm just noticing all these cars driving to work probably. And I'm just feeling so grateful to be out here on the football field on my own, in the sunlight, being healthy. I used to be driving along to work as a lawyer before I quit my job and sold my law firm to do what I'm doing right now. So thank you, so grateful universe. Eccentric elevator attempt number 2. Gonna try and maintain false grip at the bottom. Let's do it. That was a bit better. Held the false grip a bit better. I felt like I had good control on the eccentric, so doing those pelican curls for the last 45 days has really helped with my bicep strength. You can check that video out of me learning pelican curls as a build up to starting work on the elevator. I will leave a link up above here somewhere and below down in the description. So now it is time to start attempting the concentric, or the upwards portion of the elevator. This is my first ever attempt of the concentric upwards portion of the elevator. Let's do it. Holy crap, I did not think I would get that far on my first ever attempt of the elevator. So you may have noticed I used like a rolling entry into it, which gave me a little bit of momentum. I didn't think I'd have that much strength to be able to push up, but I think from doing my pelican curls for the last 45 days, prior to that I did a lot of ring turned out dips. Obviously I learnt my muscle up as well before that, and I have done some handstand push-up work from the deficit. So I think all of that has contributed to me having some good strength as a base to learn the elevator. Now it's really the balance that I'm missing to not have my feet on the straps. So that's probably something that will take me some time. But what a great starting place. I never thought I would start from here on my first ever attempt. So I'm gonna do another one. Oh. Oh. So I've been playing around on the rings now for about 5 years, just coming into them as an adult, never done any gymnastics before. When I started just doing the support hold, like holding myself on them, I was shaking like a leaf and it was a struggle. Then from there, I learned how to do dips. Honestly, doing 3 dips would kill me at the start until eventually that shaking starts to go away. You get adaptation. I learned pull-ups on them. Then I learned the false grip. Then I learned how to do muscle ups. From there, I started doing like L-sit holds, front rolls, and then eventually, more recently, I learned the back roll. And for that, I was training a lot of ring turned out dips, which are excellent. And also the last 45 days, I discovered and started training the pelican curl. So all of that has helped me with this. Plus I've got a handstand practice and I was doing handstand push-ups. So I think some of that push strength, upside down push strength, is really helping me out here for the elevator stuff. Okay, I've got to go and teach now. So this is my third and final attempt of the concentric phase of the elevator. Coco, what are you doing? Watch this, Coco. Up out of the way. Out of the way, the camera. Move, move. Oh. Too far. Oh, nah, that's it. That's it for today. Oh, yay. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I will be sharing my elevator journey, the journey to a freestanding, seamless, gravity-defying elevator with you in the coming weeks and months. So subscribe to this channel to follow along with that journey. I'm going to share the drills, exercises, and more about what I've done in the past to get to this point of strength and balance. So like this video, please drop me a comment if you've got any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.